Hey guys, welcome back again in MUO Sigma classes. And in this very first lecture of Next.js, we are going to learn what is Next.js, why we should learn Next.js, and basically how it is helpful. So definitely, if you don't know React.js, you can watch this series because here I'm gonna explain the React.js concept as well, like how we can do. We can pass the prop from parent to child component, parent child relationship, everything, context and everything I'm gonna explain you. Maybe at this point of time, if you are a fresher, if you are very first time watching this series, you might think, okay, what is props, what is context, you might not understand this. Okay, fine, but we will be learning in this playlist. So this first video is on what is Next.js and how it is helping us, over on React.js. So let's get started. Okay, so the very first thing, the very first question, what is Next.js? Okay, so let's understand what is Next.js. Next.js is a flexible React framework. As I said, it's a React framework. Over on React framework, it is helping us on various things. Okay, that gives you building blocks to create fast and full stack web application. But what exactly do we mean by this? Let's spend some time on React and Next.js, exactly how it is helping us when we are working on a web application. Okay, so there are a lot of, you can see over on screen, there are a lot of context. Why I'm writing this? Because you can take a screenshot and then later on also you can just, read and understand properly what I talked about. Okay, so building block of an application. Whenever we are working on web application, whenever we are working on a product, right? What are very important things definitely you will be having in your projects. Okay, so there are a few things you need to consider when where you are working on a modern application. What are those? First, user interfaces. Definitely, you need to create an user interfaces so that the consumer or the end user gonna use the product. Routing, definitely one page to another page, taking the data from one page to another page, routing based on certain business logics. Definitely you will be having data fetching from the API. Definitely you will be having rendering. Definitely integrations. There can be a lot of third party services, like you can see an example also like CMS or payment. There are a lot of payments like Razorpay and many other payment gateway we have, so we can work on that. Those comes under integrations. Infrastructure. So whenever you're deploying something, you're creating a store, there are a lot of things you can use, and you can run your application. CDN you have, serverless you have, edge you have, right? There are a lot of infrastructure also, so it is gonna help you there, right? Definitely we'll be having infrastructure. Definitely we'll be having performance, scalability, developer experience. When we're talking about developer experience, nothing but your team's experience building and maintenance your application. See, once you develop something, so definitely there will be a lot of versions coming in the future, right? So this is also a most important thing. So for each and every part of the application you have seen above, right, these are common things definitely you will be having in your projects. So you will need to decide whether you will build a solution yourself, or definitely you will be having something which is giving you best solutions. Okay, definitely you need to think on this. So first we'll understand now what is React. So React is a JavaScript library for building user interfaces, very interactive user interfaces. By user interfaces mean when the end user or the consumer is looking at the web page and he can see or she can see logo, navigation bar, sidebar, post, and there can be a lot of things according to business logic. Okay, so by library we mean React provides helpful functions, mean we used to call it API, to build UI, but leaves it up to the developer where to use those functions in their application. It's very simple. We have to understand exactly what API at what place we need to use. As a developer, we need to think on this. But React provides you multiple of APIs. Part of React success is that it is relatively unopinioned about the other aspect of the building application. This has resulted in a flourishing ecosystem of third-party tools and solutions, including Next.js. Okay, now it also means, however, the building a complete React application from the group of requirement, this definitely needs some effort. So developer needs to spend more time into the configuration tool. There are a lot of infrastructure things you have to work on, but definitely it will be a common thing in multiple application. If you see this, it can be a common thing. So when you have a system, when you have on the top of React something which is helping you on these common things, definitely what you will choose. So Next.js is the thing. Few things, okay. So now let's understand what is Next.js. Next.js is a React framework that gives you building blocks to create web application. By framework, it means Next.js handles the tooling and the configuration needs for React, right? And provides additional structured features and optimization of your application. So you can use React to build your UI, then incrementally adopt Next.js features to solve common application requirements such as routing, data fetching, caching. There are a lot of things. The caching is a very important thing, right? So there are a lot of things which, again, I'm telling, Next.js provides, all while improving the developer and user experiences. Okay. Now, whether you are an individual developer or part of a large team, you can use React and Next.js to build fully interactive, highly dynamic performance web application. So now you can understand what is React, what is Next.js, and why we should use Next.js, because Next.js is providing you common solution, man. So definitely you're gonna use the Next.js over on React.js. Not over on, definitely Next.js is the framework of React.js. So if you know React.js, definitely it's a good thing for you. You know React.js, now you are working on Next.js. Next.js has common solutions. Definitely it will help you on your product development. So now in the next chapter, we are going to discuss on how you can get a start with React and Next.js. So first I'll start with React, completely React. Like how you can start working with React, because definitely there are a couple of folks who don't know React.js. So definitely I'm gonna cover those people also. And if you know React.js, you can skip the video. Maybe you can watch the next video. We're gonna understand what is React, how we can start with React, how we can start with Next.js. So still, if you haven't subscribed my channel, please go ahead and subscribe my channel. Press the bell icon so that you will get the notification. So I'll see you in the next video. Thank you so much.